What's up, Shane? Yeah, all of these are 2019 Denvers. So, what I've, yeah, today's just been like, it was kind of a long day for me. But, I got some solid work done on some stuff. So, like, I don't know, like, I feel better, but like I'm still sore from like moving like all my shoulders and like I'm still my body's like just really stiff. Um, so, but I am making it, sir. How are you? What's up? Yeah, I know this is like a really like late stream. Um, but I didn't see anybody else on, so you know, reasons. So I figured I was building a like a music list to kind of have some background sound. So like, if the if the background sound or whatever is like too much or not enough, um, then just let me know in the chat. What's up, Random? TLT 100 said he might get something from you. I haven't got any emails from them, but I know I'm working on that thing that we talked about. You want to up a little bit more? Let me know if that's good. You want to buy any coins like Liberties? Like Liberty what? It's a very broad term. There's lots of different liberties. There's standing liberties, there's seated liberties, there's like 7 different scales of liberties. $1972 Liberty half dollars. You mean Kennedy half dollars? They're half dollars and they're 1972. They're Kennedys, not Liberties. Because if they're Kennedy half dollars, I already have a bunch. But if they're in decent condition, like they would have to be in pretty like great condition to be able to sell them. Otherwise, No, that all that stuff is pretty common actually. So like I'm not looking for anything specific. Not that I don't already have. Well, grade is not a grade. By grade, we're talking like they would have to be MS 65 plus, MS 66, MS 67, some higher end stuff to really get anywhere. Now, otherwise, you're talking about common coinage. But I'm not looking for anything half dollars. I've already got a full book at half dollars. Thanks, Shane. I appreciate that, man. I'm hoping Oz gets his stuff tomorrow. I would think Tuesday at the latest, but like, yeah, I'm hoping that he gets his stuff tomorrow because I know he's gonna be super stoked about it. I'm not looking for silver quarters. No, I'm not looking for anything right now, man. Something that you might think of random is putting together typesets. So say you have, you know, like 1/4, 1 dime, 1 nickel, 1 penny, 1/2 dollar from the same year, and put those together and give those away. Because those are cool things. When you can start somebody off with a decent typeset. I mean, it's not a like an all-inclusive typeset, but I mean, that's a good way to build that kind of stuff. No, but most of the sales, especially the ones I go to, they're selling specifically to make money, and they are bringing coins that people are going to want. So you're looking not just your common stuff. It's going to be stuff like your 20-cent pieces, your high-end DDOs, your repunch mint mark buffaloes. Those are the things that people are generally looking for. Jesse said she was going to tell you no baby shark. Alden said, yes, Jesse, you're getting a baby shark. Well, I guess the only problem would be is that if I don't have Jesse's address, then I won't be able to send it to her. So that might be a thing in itself. But I'm still down for making it. Maybe we can send it to somebody else. Oh, I'm not super knowledgeable. Like I know a decent amount about some coins, but there's certain coins like that I have no clue about. You have the address? Pennies from 1904. Those would be Indian heads. Indian heads are really cool. Random, you should get yourself some books and start to attribute. Because there's some really good books that you can get that are written by Rick Snow in attributing Indian head cents and flying eagles. That would be a cool thing. I have almost a full set and they are wonderful. So Shane, if I send her something and she gets like super mad, man, it's not on me, right? Hey, Lincoln. That's exactly why that you need to really start looking at your coins and learn how to grade. Because that's the first thing that everybody says when they look up their coin on eBay is that it's worth $5,000, it's worth $6,000. Well, your average circulated coin is not worth that much. And it would do you a world of favors if you understood condition about coins. That is the number one thing that a lot of people don't understand about coins is the grading, is how they actually grade out, because there are different aspects between the different denominations that grade out differently. And it can matter a lot. But good is a grade. Good is at the bottom of the scale. So when you say you have a good coin, what does that mean to me? Well, I'll tell you what, Shane. I'll put it like this. I'll make it very plain. If someone bought this item from me and I shipped it somewhere, I'm just saying. I'll leave that. I'll leave it at that. The best way to value a coin, say, I don't know, this one right here. This is an 1898 V-nickel. Well, I mean, the other thing that you can do is that you can contact Robert Lawson or Lemonhead and see if they will just buy the collection outright. I mean, they do that kind of stuff all the time. But as far as my collections, Um, the parts that I'm weak in is like I don't have any dimes, and I already know that. I haven't even started remotely touching dimes yet. Um, Nickels, I am straight up on. I've got 100% book on nickels. Pennies, I've got it narrowed down to um, uh, pennies. I got it down to like maybe 4 or 5, like basically like the top 6. Um, for pennies, and then a $50 book is done for Kennedy's. I got I finished. Well, I need to finish another book for coins of the 20th century. Yeah, no, like I need to organize because I got a giant mess over here. And then this thing came up on me. So if you guys don't know, I was doing a box of pennies, and like 95 to 98% of this box of pennies was 2019 Denvers. So what I've been doing is I've been putting them in bags of like $4 worth of face value, and then I came to the realization that I got some people that especially those on the East Coast that don't have Denvers. So I was going to put together some rolls of the 2019 Denvers and send them out. So I've been printing these bad boys today, this afternoon. So right now I have 5 rolls of 2019 Denver. Then I got a few more that I'm holding over for myself, because I'm gonna look through some of them. But like these, I haven't looked through them. I literally just put them in the tubes, and that's all I'm gonna do with them. And then I'm gonna send them out to some people, because share the love. So I've got those. I've got a few more that I am waiting for my printer to finish, because I've got a few. Of them. Yeah, that's all of them. So, yeah, I was surprised on how much of this stuff came up. Because like the rolls that came into this box were really weird, because I would open the roll and it would be like 90% like brand new 2019, and then a few of them like in between would come up and just being like in the middle of the roll, and I'm like, this is why, like, because what I was kind of hoping is that I would get full rolls of straight 2019 Denvers, and then I would be like, sweet, well then I've got full rolls. But now I'm having to make some. So that's what I'm doing right now. My printer is still going to be going for another probably hour-ish. I like these bags. If you guys want to see something cool, you gotta see this. So, a friend of mine bought this for me. And this is an 1875 seated dime. What's really cool about it is this part. They got it and sent it to me because it's a love token that says CJ on it. So I was like, man, that is That is just cool. So I got this in the mail the other day, and I was pretty stoked because I love this piece. Like the kind of that, you know, to put it in a holder and like wear it or something. But man, how cool is that? Like, who knows like when this yeah, it came from one of Tim Rathjen's auctions, and it was actually Paula that bought it. So because I had seen it, and if Paula wasn't gonna buy it, I was gonna buy it. So it just happened that Paula was the one that won it. So man, it's like, I mean, look at all this. Look at all the little details in it. Like, how freaking cool is that? I was blown away. Like, that thing is just, that, man, that's too cool. So yeah, that was a neat thing to get in the mail. I was really happy about that. It's just it's stuff like that you know, it's stuff like that there's so much history in it that it's just, man, it's just cool. Like, that's the only thing I talk about, man, is how cool it is. Really neat. So I got these going. I got the other thing for Shane that I'm gonna load on probably tomorrow or maybe tonight. I don't know. I got some graphics I need to work on. I got all this stuff I need to deal with. Which one of these had? One of these that had something weird on it. Oh, there's this one. This is a 2000 Denver, and it's got a big die chip in the second bay right there. So I thought I would hold on to it. Dude, Lincoln, holy cow. Dude, I'm telling you, Random, you either need to get a hold of Lemon or Robert Lawson, because like if you're really trying to get, you know, to unload a bunch of it, talk to them. I mean, both of them are super knowledgeable. I feel like that they would, either one will give you a fair price in it. Especially when you're trying to unload, you know, that amount. I'm just saying. Oh, the other thing that I hope is that yeah, you need to get a hold of one of those two. So Robert Lawson, which he has auctions on CoinOp, or Lemonhead Penny. Either one of those two guys, you should be able to contact and say, hey, just go to their just go to the channels. Go to CoinOp and to find Robert Lawson, because anytime that he does his auctions, he's got the email right on the screen, and that's how you can get a hold of him. And then hey Sir Gold, thanks for dropping by. And then Lemonhead, like, you just go to his thing, and it's his email is up everywhere on his stuff, so you can just email them and give you, yeah, there you go, Lincoln. And just give them the breakdown of what you have, and let them steer you in a direction. The other thing that I hope arrives in the mail is I sent some dies to Dustin. I sent some dies to Dustin. I hope that Dustin gets those tomorrow. So I'm hoping, because that would be awesome. Then I've got a giant bag of Canadians that I was gonna sort out between my 2 containers. What else? Yeah, this other stuff I'm just trying to make coin tubes. I had to redesign my coin tube so it actually printed out correctly and that the lid was nice and solid. So I was trying to do some screw threads. Like to basically redo these kinds of things, but yeah, it's not working out for me right now. So I'm just gonna roll with it and see. How come didn't that stay in there? Oh, where'd it go? I'll just stick with this where it's a really tight fit. Yeah, I like mine better. Like this one came out kind of funky. I don't know if you can see the ripple effect because I'm printing multiple at a time. But usually, like when I'm printing them out single, like this is how they look. Like they are. Oh, that's even gonna get it. Like they're pretty smooth. Like they got ringing on it and whatnot, but like I mean they're like 2 millimeters thick or something. So like yeah, like they're pretty tough. Tap and die, yes and no. A tap and die would technically work, but there's no way to put outside threads on something if I haven't built out the space on it. So that's something where I would have to actually make it thicker so that I could remove material. Otherwise, if I had just had this and I started removing material out of, then the wall is going to be so thin that when I tighten it down, it's gonna shear along those lines. So that's why I would rather model it, because then it will print it in the correct configuration. But you know. What, we have clubs? No, we don't have clubs. I need to get a box for... What is this? Oh, yeah. It depends on where you get them from, Lincoln. I think as far as ease of use, then these will probably work better. These have a lot more like space in them, because mine this doesn't like there's no space in it, like how these things can rock back and forth. There is no space in this to even move, so these things are all the way to the top. I mean, because it even takes me effort to pull them off. Because, like, that's what you're looking at. They are all the way to the top. Like, there is no extra space in it. Can you do it like a plug within the lid that will push down to the tube? Yeah, but, like, the... I would have to make the tube bigger in order for a piece to put in. But no, I mean, I kind of see where you're going. I can make the tube taller and have a plug and have a friction fit between the inside of this and the outside, but then like I could just, I could just have it like this without using that much extra material. So I'm still kind of playing with options because I really want to figure out how to do threads. And the threads that I was trying to do were like, this has got like, I don't know if you guys can see that. This has got like 2 threads on it, like all the way. And inside the lid there's 3. So like even on one side there's a single thread piece. And I was trying to model like 3 and 4 threads down. So maybe that was part of my issue. Is that I was trying to model too much in it. So I would like to figure out how to do threads, because there's a lot of other stuff that I can do to model threads in, like other parts that I'm building. I could just do the threads and then just thread them together, because then that would be easier. What about the snaps on the outside that would snap over tabs on the lid or vice versa? With this material, especially printing it like this, if this piece snapped over something, then your shear line would be right at the weakest point, and you'll break them. So that's why I printed them like this, so that these things are they're really tight on here. Like I can kind of turn it if I use some pretty decent force, but as far as like horizontal, basically all of the little lines are gripping on each other, so it's pretty solid. So, but that's just what I've been able to come up with. I would still like to model threads, because then I can put threads on stuff. Yeah, over numerous time I've been in it would snap off. That's why if it's something that I can friction fit, that would generally be better, because it's gonna, unless I'm taking it off and on a lot, it's gonna last for a while. So I need to get a box, a small box that I can put this into, and the other stuff for Lemon. I don't know what kind of box I'm gonna put this in. I don't know what kind of box. I wish I had smaller boxes to put these into. Right, Sir Gold? Yeah. Those little tabs, they're like the first thing, to break. So, and I know that because there's a website that I go on to pretty often, and somebody's actually modeled those like connector pieces, those snap pieces. So like the little foot things on keyboards, broken all the time, and they would they'd love to 3D print a replacement part for that, and those are on there. They've already been modeled. So I got this, and I got these right here for Lemon. I got some other ones that I'm gonna print for him, like this, which is more of a cutout, and it's not all the way through, instead of raised like these. So these are a little bit easier to to stack in a deck than these things. These things slide around a lot, but So yeah, because you can see these how stacked together. Now if I put, if I put them on like that, then they're gonna stack together better. So I'm gonna work on that. So that goes with that. Yeah, I just I just need like a small box, like half of a penny box. Like I may just take a penny box and just cut it in half and then just tape it together, so I can set it to him like that. I haven't decided yet on that one because I might print some other cards for him and just as prototypes to see which ones that he wants, because he was talking about getting some. But yeah, Shane, that Duke, I didn't model it. I downloaded it. Now the supports and everything that I used, it took 6 hours to print, and it took like 2 hours to pull all of the supports off. But I'm very, very happy with how that turned out. I think it turned out very well, because I don't have a top-of-line 3D printer. I've got this kit. It was like $175, and that was like 5 years ago. Thought I had. Let's see. You're looking at. Under 4 inches. Sir Gold. Just under 4 inches. Like 3 inch. Like 3.75, like 3 3/4, roughly. Maybe 3 5/8, if you want to be exact. Like his hat is about 2 3/4. A lot. Yeah, I have no idea. That would be a lot though, but that would be kind of cool. But no, yeah, like this print was really just a since all of this was covered up by his by the supports. Like I had no idea how this was gonna turn out until it was all done, and then when I pulled it off, like all of the supports are right there, and I'm like, I have no idea what this stuff is gonna look like, and until I started taking the pieces off and basically popping it off and prying it off, until I got down to what it looks like. But man, ooh, yeah, that was a rough print. That's for dang sure. Could you do like how long does silver stay liquid? Because my thought is that if you did a mold like this and poured it in like that and then put in fillers and push those down, and that would basically push the silver to like mostly the outside. Like if you poured it and then pushed something into it, I don't know. I'm just talking out loud. Like I guess if you just had one thing that like a small rod or something of like steel, and pushed it right in the center, and that would push the silver out to the outside, and that would fill a lot of space. Just talking out loud. Like my desk is completely blown up again. Like I can't believe how blown up it is. You would think that it couldn't be more blown up than it was before. But yeah, it's already tore up from the floor up. That's a good thought, Sir Gold. I was surprised that that box had that many 2019s in it. Like, I was a little bit overwhelmed with how many were actually there. And that's not even all of them. Like, there's probably maybe 50 that I threw back because they had like the Ring of Death on them, or they had so many contact marks or scratches or something that I kicked them back because why? Only doctor's gloves. Well, I use gloves so that I don't get my fingerprints on these coins. I still pick them up by the edges, but I don't want to get my fingerprints all over the front of these coins. So I always wear gloves. Like when I'm coin roll hunting, like you should see like my gloves after I'm done. They are nasty, because you know you get nasty coins, nasty dirty coins in your coin rolls. Boxes, there we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Boxes. Yeah, I need to do something about like this area of my desk, because like I could put books and stuff over here, but it's too jacked up. Too jacked up. No, this is not movie trivia. But you were asking who the Duke was. The Duke. Hey, Wild Bill. Where's my rules that I was gonna look at? I've been trying to practice using my loop on stuff, just so that I can get used to looking at stuff with a loop, because I won't always have a USB microscope in front of my face. So, but it's kind of hard because the this lighting is so funky. Wild Bill. So when I did a penny box, like 95%, 98% of that box was 2019 Ds. So what I've been doing is I've been 3D printing coin tubes, and then putting in a roll, basically, of what I found in the rolls. I ended up with like almost over $20 worth of 2019 Denvers. So I'm putting together rolls of 2019 Denver pennies, and just putting them together because I'm gonna send them to some people. And I've got 2 rolls that I'm keeping for myself, and this is one of them. So I just actually opened it up to take a look to see if there's anything that that really kind of sticks out. I know what's been talked about so far is that the 9 on 2019 is thicker than its predecessors. So that's one thing, and I guess it's on all of the 2019 Denvers. So for whatever reason, the Denver minted coins have a thicker 9. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure that they've already found errors and stuff on them. But like, my issue is specifically with the shields, with the shield sense, is that they are hard to look at. I don't like looking through the shield sense because it's like the same stuff over and over again, and I don't like doing that. But I figured that I would look through some of these and just see if there's anything that really sticks out, that's really odd. I know the other day I was looking at one and it had a die crack from the bottom of the O and 1 down to the bottom of the scroll. So I mean, that's something. It's not super interesting or anything, but you never know. What I was hoping to find is stuff like clashes, and I don't think that I'll find any double dyed coins. But oh man, yeah, right. Like, yeah, when you start dreaming about it, that's when you know that you need to take a break, because that gets brutal. For real. Where'd my music go? Hey, music. Come back. Come back. There we go. All I've seen so far are the Philadelphia. Of all the ones I've seen, then they all look like crap. Yeah. Yeah, like what's really kind of interesting is that Philadelphia. Hey Lincoln, right there, buddy. You just saw 2019. The Philadelphia have generally had their number of errors and varieties. They're the ones who usually have them. Denver usually has better quality for whatever reason. I don't know why. This guy's got something in his eye, but I can't tell what it is. Even worse when you dream about them and you're not. Well, but do you really call it dreaming at that point, or is it just wishful thinking? I'm just saying. Looks like a die crack. Oh no! See what's gonna be worse is the 2019 W quarters. Like I feel bad for banks right now, because I'm sure that they're already blown up with half-dollar roll searchers, and then now they're gonna get the half-dollar roll searchers, and then the quarter people. So like, yeah, banks are gonna have it rough for a little while. I am pretty sure about that. Scratches. Yeah, I noticed that on like what somebody else was saying is that they definitely got spots on them still, so they haven't gotten rid of the rinse issues quite yet. I figured that they would have, figured that stuff out a long time ago, because they've been dealing with rinse issues on the Shield since 2010. But apparently they still haven't figured it out. Never know what you can find anything cuts crack. Yeah, you can find anything, but it's just, what is it actually worth? It's going to be really interesting to see where these coins will start hitting first, because generally you're gonna know that the reserve banks are gonna get hit first. So those reserve banks are in, metro markets. So like there's gonna be a lot more people, looking for that kind of stuff. But yeah, Lincoln, we talked about it already, man. Yeah, that's a bad deal for Mike. I feel bad for him. Hey, Coin Collector Ohio, how you doing? It looks like that on some of these shields, like on the reverse, that they kind of got rid of the crack along the top of the shield, because I haven't seen too many cracks there, but that's just one part. Just one part. That's because Lincoln is everywhere. He's one of those people that just goes everywhere. Scratch. Sheen doubling. Cracks. See, with the lighting, especially on new coins, like I kind of have to like
push down on the bottom of it, because I got it on kind of a spongy surface, and that changes the way that the light hits it, just enough where I can start to see it. It looks like that. I mean, the overall design really just isn't that bad, but especially in the corners of the design, there's a lot of cracks. So there's the die chips and the cracks that go across the top of the shield, and then on the scrolls, and then it looks like there's a bunch of cracks that show up on Lincoln's forehead, like from his forehead, above his eyes, and then up into his hair. Oh, rolls and nickels and pennies. Yeah, there's definitely some forehead cracks. I like going through pennies. I feel like that they are easier for me. And it doesn't stress me out as much, because some of the other denominations are just they're so hard. Like the Kennedy $50, like I hate doing $50. The reason is because, number one, I know my area is super hard searched. Like it's like absolutely searched to the death. I know that nickels in my area are they're not searched at all, and I find all kinds of stuff. Pennies are kind of hit and miss. Really just depends on what bank I get it from. Yeah, I mean, I haven't tried dimes. I think I did dimes once, and yeah, then I was done with that, because dimes are stupid hard. And I certainly don't do quarters, because why? I don't see how dimes can even last. I mean, because the basically the things that I picked out on dimes, and again, I don't do dimes, so it's not my forte. Obviously, I'm looking for silver. I'm looking for the 68, 69, 70s that have the embossed torch. Then I'm looking for stuff like mercuries and stuff, but like that's about where my knowledge ends. So like I would have to learn a lot more about dimes to really start searching dimes, and I would probably do a pretty decent job at here in my area with dimes, because for the exact reason why that nickels are, that I do nickels, is because they're not searched in my area. Yeah, and dimes are hard to search. Like when at the point where you have to get um uh you have to get magnification, and that is specifically just so you can see the coin and the details. uh like there's no trying to do naked eye stuff with the dimes. There's no way. I mean, I guess there is a way. You just got a lot better eyes than me. Yeah, some of these coins are just rough. They have a lot of contact marks. Search around 200 Mercury and Rosie dimes one day. I can see. Yeah, yeah, man. That would just be rough. Like nickels are pretty easy because you don't necessarily have to look at the dates for stuff. The dates are pretty large, but just the overall design of the nickel can pretty much tell you what year it is. Yeah, yeah. Ikes are easy to look at. The size of a dinner plate. Picking out things are easy when it's the size of a dinner plate. Ikes, Ikes are fun. There isn't a lot that goes on with the Ikes, with the Eisenhowers, but there are some things that you can definitely pick up off of the Ikes. Nice. The extra claw. I was lucky enough to get a chunk of quarters. They were the state quarters. When I got the phone call, and what was interesting about it is that it was basically all BU quarters, and I still have the majority of them actually right now. And I was searching through looking for like those major varieties, like the spitting horse and like all that stuff, the bears. And I went through and I checked them all out. Well, I had one that is basically a BU example of a spitting horse. And so I have basically a BU example of the spitting horse. and you can see the die gouge. I mean, straight away, like it's bright and it shines. So that's somewhere over there, I think, or over there. I don't know. It's somewhere. But yeah, it's cool to have a good example of one of those when it's strong, and especially at that level. I've thought about selling it, possibly. Because quarters aren't necessarily my thing, and like collecting the varieties. I love just finding the stuff. Like that's my thing. Like if I could get like if I could get paid just to search and find the things, I wouldn't necessarily like really want to keep them. Like I just like finding them that much. Now, that comes with a caveat, of course, because like the 43 copper, the 74 aluminum, the like the extreme rarities, then absolutely I would love to find and keep those. Yeah, but like your everyday like common doubled columns on like the 97 through 2005, 2007, like, you know, the very minor doubles. I don't need to keep those for any reason at all. I don't have a purpose for it. I like finding them. They are definitely fun to find, but I just don't need to keep them. Yeah, exactly. Those 74 aluminums, yep. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't find squat. But even talking about like the WAMs, like I have 3 98s. And 1 2000. So like all I would need to find is the 99. Excuse me. And like that's why like this one I'm selling this one because like I don't need 3 of them. Like I'm good with 1. You know, maybe 2, but I'll probably sell the second one and, you know, keep the best for me because, you know, these are the things that I found coin roll hunting. Now, then you got like RPMs. Like these are some of the things that like I'm very willing to sell is this stuff. So I stuck through grease, and then RPMs. Like, dude, like I got a ton of RPMs. I mean, there's RPMs in here that I have no idea what attribution they are because I can't match them up. I mean, so there very well could be additional RPMs that I can't identify, but you know, it's what it is. Like that one's brown, that one's brown, that one's like red brown, and like this one, like this would probably grade out as a red. Like that's a blingin' right there. and it's an RPM. You know, like it's decent. Not a thing to write home about, but so I have a bunch of these that I would like to sell through just to have room to put the actual other things in. Just because I just like finding them. Like those kind of things. Like I have this entire tube right here. And these are all the minor double dies, like the columns. And this thing is packed full. Like this is over 50 coins right here. Because I find them. And these I could go through and attribute every single one of these to something. But I figured that something like this, I'll take this roll, or like an actual full roll, and I'll sell it. Because then somebody can go through and attribute them themselves, so that they can get a better, more practice doing attributions of doubled dies. Because this is very common, to find these, and they're easy to attribute. I mean, it takes a little bit of time, but you definitely get practice in. So, then like just random stuff like this 2000 that has the die chip in the bay. Like I don't need to keep it. I think it's cool and I like finding them, but I'm not gonna collect it. I might just kick it back. I don't know. I thought about the eBay thing, but like, how do you price those? And like that's the part that I kind of have a problem with. Like, I would think that if I did them in like year lots, like the 59s, I would do like maybe 5 of them as a lot and just start at like $5 and go from there, or maybe $3.50. And like, I don't, how would you price out a minor like RPM or a minor like double die? Like, what's the basis? You can go by what they sell for on eBay, by the coin, or by the roll. But I mean, yeah, like, but the only problem is that like, how do you search for a double die coin? Because if you look up double die coin, and I guarantee 90% of those coins are not double dies, they're actually just machine doubling, because people don't know the difference between machine doubling and double dies. Oh, there's a couple that I saw recently that had a picture of the coin, and it was a damaged coin, like clearly damaged, and they were trying to sell a damaged coin, saying that it was an error. And exactly what Lincoln is saying is that the pricing can be really fluctuating. You know, it can be really just up or down, and you know, I'm not gonna just, just put this at a at a weird price. Like I don't. We searched and unopened rolls, and the single ones are in a group because they sold on the date. Well, and that's another thing that I thought about is that maybe not eBay, maybe on, I have an auction on my channel, or I can consign them to some of the bigger channels to kind of unload them, knowing that I'll be able to get a little bit more, or maybe on Facebook. Like I just really haven't decided on like my avenue yet. I know I have a lot of options, and that's great. And it's great to have options like that, but I don't know. It's nothing that I have to decide. I mean, what I would like to do is do like I did in, I think it was January. Yeah, it was January. Where I just had a bunch of basically just extra stuff, and I sold off like my excess stuff because I needed to make room on my desk because my desk is covered in stuff, and I want my desk back. See, so with the the unopened rolls part, my problem would be on that is that the number one thing that I would do is I would open them. So that's one. If I didn't find anything, then I would use those rolls to build books. I would specifically build like BU folders on whatever I was doing. So say it's pennies, I would build BU folders of pennies. Yeah, I could, but like my problem is that with all my other projects that I have, the desk and like underneath my desk is like the last place that I have. I've got a shelf like next to my desk that has more coin stuff and a bunch of other like project stuff that I've been doing. But that's almost filled too. So like I don't really have, like grow space. Like I'm already starting with like a limited area. Well, the thing is that I've got this this magazine rack thing that I have underneath my desk over here, and I thought about putting it on my desk over there, and that would open up space over there because a little shelf over here in the corner, I could organize some more stuff. And the reason why I would do the folders is because that's what I like doing. I get a lot of satisfaction with filling up those folders and looking at something that is complete, that is looking at something that is done, and it's that satisfaction of Everything's filled. It's done. Close it. Next. And that's why I have such a problem with like the Buffaloes. The Buffaloes, oh man. Dude, like 3/4 of that book is not even filled yet, and it's killing me. You know, cuz it's like those, like, I'm not gonna come across a whatever Buffalo, you know, in circulation like anytime soon. So but in the same sense, like what kills me is that, like, it makes me feel like that I need to go buy some good, you know, very good, grade level, you know, hole fillers at the coin shop, or, you know, from people on online, eBay or YouTube, just to finish the book. And it's like, I know that I don't want to do that, because if I did that, then I would definitely spend way more than I need to, because I just want to see the book complete. And that's why I'm okay with, like, my Lincoln Cent book. I am, like, because of the price of some of the matters, like, I know for sure that I'll never find a 1914D, and I'll never find a 22, you know, no D, or a 1909 SVDB. Like, I know I'll never find those coins in circulation. I know it, and that's fine because of the price. Now, if you're talking a Buffalo nickel that I need, and we're talking like $1 or $2, done, all day long. But I don't need to spend that much. Yeah, the Zinkans are garbage. Hot garbage. They degrade really fast. I know that I will probably have to buy a few. I know that. I'm just avoiding that if at all I can. Because the last thing I want to do is spend, you know, like AU price for a very good actual grade. Because I've done that before on a coin, and it was just it just killed me. It just killed me that I overpaid that much on a single coin. And if I happen to overpay that much on a single coin, then, you know, what is that going to do to, like, the rest of the coins that I need? It's like, oh man. I will have to say one thing about the Zinkans, though, is ever since the late 90s, I think after, probably after like the mid 2000s, they got so much better with the pressures, in the sense that they weren't striking them so hard, that you had tons of split plating everywhere. Plating bubble, Lincoln. If it's long and narrow, it's called a linear plating blister. You call it garbage and you send it to me. I'm just kidding. Don't send me anything. Yeah. I mean, and like, you can see overall the quality of the coins start to come up, like be significantly better in like 2006. Whatever happened for the 2006 minted coins, they are across the board better in every sense of the word. Like, every 2006 penny I get is like dang near flawless. Like, they're beautiful coins. They're struck nice. They don't have any split plating. They're always like, you know, high AU, you know, high MS, and of course, you know, they minted like 34 billion of them or some crazy number. But ever since then, like, the pressures have been a lot better. You don't see a lot of extreme zinc bubbles or anything like that out of them. But yeah, I mean, 2006. So like something changed the system in 2006, that there was just much nicer coins, and since then they've been getting better. You know, 2009s and the 2010, the shields, like the overall strikes, like the biggest thing that you're gonna see from, like especially in the shields and for the cents and the Jefferson modified reverse, like on the Jeffersons, you're gonna see a lot of extreme die deterioration. If it's in a circular pattern, you might have the remnants of a die clash. Check out Mad Die Clashes, and check and look at their overlays, and see if and for the pennies, and see if it matches what you're looking at. Because if the dies clashed on a cent, then that's exactly where basically Lincoln's head would be underneath the steps, the top of his head, the back of for a clash, the back of Lincoln's neck actually comes in at bay 3-4. And then the second bay after the middle, so what, 8, I think, is his chin. But if you go to maddieclashes.com,
they have overlays done on them. So, and that's where I've, you know, really looking through the things that are out there to get an idea on what it looks like. So now, like, I can look through coins and I will be able to pick out a Lincoln Cent Clash any day of the week. On the Jefferson Nickels, on the reverse, I'll be able to pick out a Clash because they have a specific look to them. There he is. Hey, Lemonhead, how you doing, man? Patrick, do you have a picture of that you can send to me? Have it somewhere on the banquet table. Well, I guess that's out of the question then. I was saying earlier, Lemon, that I gotta find a box, cause this man needs to make it home. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. I was like, you know what? Half of a penny box would actually be almost perfect. Do I have a reverse image of John Wayne? What do you mean a reverse image? There's lots of things that I can do with my 3D printer. A lot of different things that I can do. Oh, for I can print, it's called vase mode. So vase mode is basically
just the exterior shell of this design. So I can print one of those, and it would be hollow. So basically, you could use that as your actually mold piece if you wanted to do that. Yeah. Okay, let me see what I can do for you. Because honestly, I've only printed one thing in vase mode, and it was a vase. So it would be based off of time that it would take for it to print. So let me look into it and see what I can figure out. Yeah, Lincoln has the Eisenhower Horde. That's what it's gonna be named. Hey, Chef Capone in the house. I also got these cleaned up. These ones that I did the other day. So I'm still working on some other things, but I wanted to get these things out of my hair first. What are you asking about, Sir Gold? No, these are actually for business cards. They are the same size of a standard business card, and I had the idea that I kind of took it from him, kind of, and because I thought about having business cards that I could ship out with my stuff, and to come up with this kind of style of that there's like raised edges, and then there's these that it's like it's inset. And what's nice about this is that it's not cut all the way through, so like you can still read it, but like with these things, especially with no raised lettering, you could stack a bunch of these together, like, and I can even cut the height down on this for a little bit, But um, but you know, I mean, because they're pretty stiff. But I was just gonna send it to Lemon, and he can do whatever he wants with because it's Lemonhead. I mean, reasons. Don't give your idea away. Well, these are going to Lemon. What he does with them, that's up to him. You know, if you want something like this, then you get a hold of me, and then we work out what you want these for. That's how this works.
Something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been living under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my funland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club.
See that's how well you design coin tubes, is that it's when it's that close to the top. And here's the best part. Hear them rolling around? No, you don't, because that's how tight they are. I can shake it up and down. I can go side of this maracas. But do you hear it? Nope. Because I design my stuff. No. The inside does not touch the coins. So there is, in fact, a minute amount of space directly above the coins.
Well, Bill, if you will email me, sir, I would be more than happy to get you some 2019 Denvers. Because at the very moment in time, I have a great many of them. Yeah, Lincoln. Lincoln just posted it. Way to be on the ball, Lincoln. So I normally have it up on my screen, like right there. I don't know where it's at. It ran away. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Look how beautiful that is. Right there. Just look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. Okay, I'm just kidding. You want shiny lemon? Like, I was not kidding when I came across these things. another one. So I have 8 rolls right now. So this is This is 8 rolls. This is 8 rolls. This is 8 rolls. And this is 8 rolls. And that's just like scrap. So, yeah, I've got 20 rolls, not including the 2 that I have saved for myself, of 2019 Denver Lincolns, fresh out of a box. Yeah, because it's like, that's, I guess I could put that in 2x2s, but that's not even enough to fill a roll. Like, that's scrap. That's like leftovers. Come on now. So, but in reality, I'm glad that I got that box, because I had the choice of like a regular box and then this funky looking box, and I chose the weird looking box because I figured that there was probably something cool in it, and I was right. Third world pocket change, yeah, right. Because the first 2019 Philadelphia and the first 2019 Denver, I have those in a flip over here. The first ones that I found in circulation, I got those like saved already. So yeah, shipping costs are crazy, but they do that for a reason though. Ow. Because the way that shipping goes, on the large scale, so much more is getting shipped, that everybody wants their piece. Everybody wants their piece of the intercommerce pie. So that's the only way they can do that, because they can't charge on the actual products themselves, so they charge for shipping. I wish they had a box though, a box size in between, like this one, in between like the regular, like, I don't know what they call this, small, in between the small and the medium. I wish they had one in between those two, because like the stuff that I need is in between the small and the medium. Like the small is like a $7 thing, but then the medium is like a $27 thing. And I'm like, man, I need something in between that. That's for dang sure. Because, come on. Yeah, just a little bit in between. Because it goes from that
Like, if there was one that was this size, only twice as thick, like, I could fit a lot more stuff. Like, if you think it, like, if it was, like, that deep, like, there's a lot of stuff that I could fit in this box. Like, look, that would fit. I could wrap this and I could fit it inside that box. But I can't. I have to make my own stupid box. I know it's their zone. It's not fair, though. Me and Miss $14? Oh, God. Well, then it better be worth it then. $14. Oh. That just hurts. $24 to ship 2 jars to Florida. Holy cow. $24, like... yeah, like some of the stuff is just kind of crazy how... oh, you guys are fine. But, you know, everybody's got to get their pie, I guess. And I'm surprised, like, I need to print more rolls, and, like, I'm going to be printing these things, like, all night. Go to bed, Lincoln, man. We're good. Ain't nothing going on here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. There are only 16-ounce jars of sauce. Well, you get it, put them in plastic jars, and send them in a bubble mailer. Oh, that might actually be worse. They are plastic jars? Okay. I was gonna say to save on weight, put them in plastic, but hey, you already went there, so I got nothing, man. Yeah, man, imagine those things getting squished. Oh, everywhere. That makes me want to kind of make spaghetti tomorrow. Make some spaghetti for dinner. Some spaghetti, some sauce, some meatballs. Spaghetti. They really sit at the post office for 14 days? Oh, brutal. Man, you never know. I'm just saying. Like you can put barbecue sauce on top of the meatballs. Like I'm just saying, like when it comes down to it, like if I can find some sauce to put on stuff, like I'm gonna use what I got. Meat sauce, pasta sauce, pizza sauce. Like there's ways. There's ways to make it work. Oh, too big of a box for their oh. So it had to be like picked up by the person. Oh, brutal. That's rough, man. Right? Right, Bill? Barbecue meatballs. I'm just saying. Have a good night, Lincoln. Thanks for coming in, man. But even if they checked in their box after hours, doesn't the post office have to put like a little notice thing saying, "Hey, we've got stuff for you that couldn't fit in your thing"? Like, is that not a thing? See? Barbecue meatballs. That's what I'm saying. Sounds really good, actually. That, or you know what sounds really good is boneless, like buffalo wings, like that. That also sounds delicious, actually. Boneless wings. Cause I had chicken strips tonight, chicken tenders. So I think maybe tomorrow is gonna be buffalo wings. Maybe boneless wings. Oh, but that sounds good. Barbecue sauce. I actually, I had barbecue sauce with my chicken tenders tonight. Is it like something about ranch? Just like some of it just doesn't work anymore. Like I don't know if it's just the particular ranch that I get like at some places that just it is just really bad, or like I don't know, but there's some ranch in restaurants that I can't eat it. Like it just messes with me too bad. Like I don't know, it's something weird. Yeah, that's what I thought, Lemon, is that they put a note or something in the thing in the PO box saying, "Hey, we got a you got a thing that won't fit in the box." When they cut it too much to the house. Cut the ranch. Oh. Cut the ranch with sour cream? What? Oh. Why? Why? Why would you do that? Oh, that's disgusting. burger joints do that, huh? Well, there's one that might actually make sense, but there's another one that is just like, it's not even that they cut it with sour cream. It's just like, it's like liquid, like it's not even sauce at that point. Like it's not. I don't know. It's disgusting. I just won't eat it because it's gross. I mean, I would think that ranch would be like a creamier texture, I think. But like, I've had stuff that is like soup. Like if you can like picture ranch soup, like that's the texture of it, and that's what it tastes like. It tastes like ranch soup. And that in itself just sounds disgusting. Yeah, ranch soup. Like when you have those little like fast food packets and you shake it and it sounds like there's water inside of it. It's like, clearly that's a soup, not a dipping sauce. I'm just saying. Okay, now fries is a different beast. Okay, so fries is one of those things that if you have good fries, okay, they have to be like regular fries, not steak fries, just like the regular fries, okay. Now, you can put those in, like, one of those boats. And you could load that thing with nacho cheese. You could load that thing with just regular cheese. You could load that thing with any kind of topping and make, like, a meal of it completely. And you could add anything on it. Like you can make a fries pile or something. Those fries sound like my death row last meal, right? It's like I want fries, and I want everything that you can fit on it. I want bacon bits. I want bacon. I want sour cream. I want guacamole. I want cheese, more cheese, and triple the cheese. And I want all of the cheese. I want it. I want my fries drowning in cheese. Can you do that? And a whole fried chicken on top. Whole fried chicken. Whole fried chicken. Oh man. Yeah, I could even go for some fries that are just like layered. What do they call them? Like loaded fries or something. Like I could kill some of that right now. Like I could absolutely just pile drive an entire those boats of fries. Topped with a side of Brontosaurus ribs. Absolutely. Yabba dabba doo. We're over here talking about food, and Wild Bill is like, y'all making me hungry right now. You could just stop that. That'd be great. See, like, that's how I have to have my nachos. My nachos have to be drowning in cheese. Like, the more cheese, the better. I want that thing like I just ordered a plate of cheese that just happens to have nachos in it. Smothered in gravy and Twinkies. Oh man, Levin. Man, yeah, that's like they won't even have to take you to the electric chair because you will die in your cell of a heart attack with that monstrosity of a meal. And a Diet Coke. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Can I get sparkling water? Thank you. Watching my figure. Oh. Yeah, he would just load up on the entire thing, have a massive heart attack, and die right there on the floor. You'd be like, that's it, I'm done. I got it. No, knowing you, Lemon, you would probably finish all of that and be like, alright guys, what's for dessert? Well, I'll tell you what. First, we're going to start off with this bucket. This 5-gallon bucket. And then we're going to put ice cream in it. And we're going to put a lot more ice cream in it. And then you're going to put cookies in it. And then you're going to put cake in it. And then you're going to put chocolate chips in it. And more ice cream. And more ice cream. And a popsicle. 2 popsicles. And a dilly bar. And ice cream cones. All in this bucket. I can't do any meringue. I can't. It's just a taste thing, and I can't do it. But chocolate pie all day long. Chocolate pie, key lime pie. Oh. I need to get some key lime pie. I haven't had that in way too long. Key lime pie has been my favorite go-to pie for as long as I've been alive. Cheesecake sounds good. Oh, dude, all of that, Sir Gold, it sounds amazing all in itself. Just all of that. I'll take the sausage, I'll take the ground beef, taco meat, heck yeah, all day long. Pulled chicken, absolutely, sign me up. Oh. That's just brutal. Cheesecake rules. Dude, the best part is that cheesecake is one of those things that it has a spectrum, right? Because you can have really good cheesecake, really smooth, really moist, and then you could have the opposite end. So there's a lot of cheesecake that just has a lot of variety, and that's cool, especially when you can find one of those cheesecakes like the strawberry cheesecake or the cherry cheesecake, anything like that is just really phenomenally good. You will always go back to whatever that place is that has that just to have that dessert, that kind of level good. Brazilian barbecue. Ooh. God, I may have to go to oh, pumpkin cheesecake? Oh, I've had that before. Forget it. Not good night, nurse. That stuff is yummy. Ugh. There's a I don't know what you call it, is a Mongolian grill. So like where you go through the line and you can pick up noodles and like a bunch of different meats, and vegetables, and like all kinds of different, you can mix and match all of these different like sauces and stuff to get spices and whatnot, and then they cook it on this big round burner, yeah, whatever it's called, but that style of Mongolian grill. Oh, there's one that's close to me. It's only about 10 minutes away, and it's legit. Like, it's been there for a while, and like it's usually pretty calm when you go in there. Like, it's really kind of low key, but it's good. Like, it's good. But buffet style, so you just go, like, you know, however many times that you can eat. Yeah. Oh man, Chinese food sounds good too. Oh man, it's a good thing that I ate before getting on this stream, because man, otherwise I'd be dying right now. You guys would have killed me. There's a place that I went to down in Medford when I went down there, and it was this little hole in the wall Mexican place, and it was like Lemon, you would have died here, and they had like legit street tacos, like 100% legit street tacos, and like the place was so good, and we had just timed it just right that as we were finishing, like the max people that this place could hold as far as like sitting down was like maybe 6, okay? And as we were leaving, dude, everybody was on lunch. Everybody went on lunch around there because it was in this like industrial complex, and bro, the line was out the door and down the block. Like, piles of people. Piles. And I could not believe it. I was like, when we went in there was 3 people in there. Like 3. And there was a group of like 4 or 5 of us, so we pretty much dominated the entire restaurant. And then when we left, it was like a zoo. And yeah, that's when you know it's good. And this place, like, anybody that's ever like eating there is like the place, and they will tell you if you ever ask like where's a good taco place, dude. Oh, so much good food. Or they put drugs in my tacos. Yeah, but still, it was. I don't care. It was really good. They were yummy too. They were yums. Like nom nom. Like, can I get 14 to go? And it's like, it's really hard to find like good, like legit, like good Mexican places. Because there's so many places that are just like that you go into and it's like dude. Sir Gold. Yeah, man. Get some rest. I appreciate you coming in and dropping in and hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good night, sir. And we'll see you tomorrow. Or later today. Whatever comes first. Hey Silver Rapture, how's it going? Dude, like tacos is one of those universal foods, and like if you don't like tacos, there may be something wrong with you. I'm just saying, stating my opinion. That is based on facts. Comfort food, absolutely. Can't go wrong with a good taco. You can't. Like you can't even jack up a taco, because like if you like had a taco that fell apart and then it just like landed on your plate or whatever, and like you have another tortilla, hey look, you just make a taco salad, like. That's because they love food. And I love food. I do love food. Tostada, taco salad. Just like whatever. Whatever you want. You make it whatever you want. That's the best part. Like if you make like tacos for dinner, and you got just like the pile of, make your own style, then when you're done with it all, just throw all of it together and put it in a shell. Boom, taco salad. Done. It's that easy. Yeah, we got Silver Rapture, all right. I was helping somebody set up some equipment, and I was there for probably about 7 hours, and I finally got. Well, I was originally going to go to lunch, and I didn't. So I ended up getting dinner at about almost 9. So, yeah, whatever food I had, I scarfed it because I was hungry. Chorizos and eggs. No, I'll pass. Chorizos is not really my thing. I don't know what it is. But you give me pasta. Yeah, pasta. We're talking. We're gonna talk now about pasta. Because you can't jack up pasta. You can put anything in pasta and make it work. Oh, meatloaf though. Oh, meatloaf. Oh, meatloaf. I love meatloaf. I love meatloaf. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes. Oh, corn. Just pile it on. Some tater tots. Bacon. Good night. All day. Yeah, like if someone just showed up with like one of those beater vans and it said free mashed potatoes and meatloaf, bro, I'm gone. I'm a goner. Baked spuds and green beans. Have you ever tried grilled green beans? A buddy did grilled green beans, and it was amazing. Yeah, they were nom noms. So there's two ways you can do them. You can actually like grill them, like if you have like a really fine like thing, or you put them on the grill in a package in a tinfoil like tent thing, like how you would do grilled corn on the cob, like that kind of thing. Dude, oh, so good. Sounds like asparagus. Well, like you could do like barbecue vegetables by putting them in like tinfoil tents or whatever, and put them on the grill to cook them like that. And especially if like you're cooking with like any kind of flavor, like hickory or something like that, like they soak it up a little bit, and it's just like, man, I had some green beans, and they were done, but they were so good. They had just this light flavor of like the hickory, and they were just seared enough, and it's oh, it's like amazing. And I've only had it once though, and it was that good that I still remember only having it once. But it was bomb for sure. I almost lost my balance, fell over the green bean talk. Dude, I'm saying food can do amazing things. I'm just saying. Food is one of those things that it can fix so much just existing. Like your entire mood can change when you walk in the door and you see a cake sitting on the counter. Like right there, boom, happy. You see a pizza on the counter, it's like boom, damn. Oh yeah, I got pizza, meatloaf, like that kind of thing. Like yeah, you walk right in on it, you smell it, and it's just like because you know you can smell how good it's gonna taste, and it's just like then it kills you because it's just like, okay, I want to eat it now, but it's like, man, I gotta go do stuff and then I can come and eat. I'm like, oh no, make it stop. Before walking in, my favorite, especially in the spring or like the early summer when it's cool and there's a light breeze and you walk down the street and you can smell everybody's barbecue. That right there, my friend, is the definition of torture. Yeah, Turkey Day. But yeah, when you can walk down and you start picking apart like a wine connoisseur, that you can smell like the different notes. No, bro. So like Susie and Billy over here, the Joneses, they're making barbecue. They're doing like barbecue chicken in like a hickory sauce. Like you got it all figured out, right? And then Jack in the corner over there, he's making like full spits of rotisserie barbecue, and it's like, oh my gosh, just like I gain weight just walking down the street. Like I went for a walk, I was supposed to lose weight, and I gained 5 pounds. I don't know what happened. It's a good thing that I ate right when I got home, because otherwise I would really be hungry again. Yeah, food is good. And good food is good for the soul. Oh, absolutely. I agree 100%. Ooh. Yeah, food and music, okay? Both of those things can drastically change your outlook on life. They can change your entire day instantly. And it is an amazing thing, like, in its own right, because, like, how many other things can affect a person so drastically with so little effort? Like we're over here talking about food, and like all of us are like, we're either hungry or now we're completely stuffed, because it's like, man, I just, I feel like I just ate all this food that we were just talking about. So Lemon. Oh man. You know, and with the food, like, you can taste it, you can smell it. Not low self-esteem, low standards. Lemon. Low standards. Winning. DoubledDie.com, which is Wexler's site. There's coppercoins.com, varietyvista.com. All three of those are the main ones that I look at. For Bill. Oh yeah, the LincolnSetResource.com is another one. I wasn't really looking through pennies. What I was doing is I was 3D printing tubes, because I have a basically almost a full box of 2019 Denvers that I got. Basically, each roll that I got from this bank box was about 95 to 98% full of brand new 2019 Denvers in it. So I've just a pile of these things. So I've been 3D printing tubes to put them in, and I'm going to ship them off to people, because I don't need that many 2019 Denvers. Like, I'm going to keep 2 rolls of the 2019s just to have them, but then, like, I don't need an entire box full. Bill, Variety Fiesta was the last one. The LincolnSetResource.com. What's up, Barbie? So, I made this for Lemon, because this is his idol. The Duke. Yeah, this turned out really well. I'm really happy with this. Got this little hat. So I made that for Lemon, and I made these things for Lemon, so that he could put these in with you know, stuff that he sells or whatever. Like if he sells like a big pack or something, he could throw one of these in there, because it's kind of just a cool piece, and it's the size of a business card, and it's strong too. So it's a PLA is the stuff that I use. Not sci-fi. Like the kit that I have was only like $175. Like for a really like solid, like decent 3D printer, you're looking like $300 to $500, which is really not that much, because if you think about like how much computers cost right now, like, you know, that's like just buying another computer, buying another laptop. And there's all kinds of stuff that you can do with it. Like what I got going on right now, like it's pretty calibrated, but I can get better. I can get better equipment than what I'm doing right now, and get finer results than what I'm getting already. Like, how crazy is that? And that's just FDM printing. There's also SLA printing, which is just an entirely different process, and it is way crazy to see that go. .3D printing for me has been like the greatest, I guess, blessing of process, because I can't art, like I can't draw or anything like that, but I can design stuff on a computer. So being able to design it on a computer and then make it real by 3D printing it, yeah, that's awesome. So I have to have a pattern to make that. So I can design something in 3D, or there are places that you can go and download 3D models that have already been created. And then I just take that and put it to my 3D printer, and it prints it out. I'm not gonna lie, it's fun. It is a lot of fun. Yeah. And to some extent, it even saves some time, because if I had to order a bunch of penny rolls, you know, to put these 2019s in, yeah, I could be waiting like a week and a half. And like I printed this one at about half an hour today. So like I can chill for a half an hour and print one out, and then be able to do one of those. It depends, Bill, if I can find a model of it. If there is a model that already exists, then yeah, I can probably print it out. No, I don't want to buy the case lemon. I didn't know that I was going to need 20 of them. So my 3D printer, the physical space that it takes up is about 18 inches deep by about 24 inches tall. But my actual build volume, the area that I can actually 3D print in, is 220 millimeters squared by 240 millimeters, which is about roughly 9 inches cubed. I'm sure they do, Lemon. Fill me with something. So you just put pennies in them. It's actually 8.6 inches. But I would like to build a bigger one that has some more structure using either 2020 or 2040 extruded aluminum pieces that I can build a solid like cubed frame for, and if I can do that, I would be able to increase my my print speed significantly, like basically double what I'm doing now, and have a much bigger build volume than what I currently have. So that's what I'm looking at, but getting custom cut aluminum extrusions add up a little bit. The thing I'm worried about Lemon is how long it would take to print that. Like I feel like, no, actually they wouldn't be that heavy. This plastic, it's a little bit softer plastic, but it's hollow. Like you can print it. It depends on the infill, but the plastic itself is really kind of lightweight. No plastic. Dude, that's what it is. It's copper plastic. Or are you talking about making copper, like real solid copper dice that are 8 inches big? Like, Yeah, it is. It is shiny like copper, but it's still PLA. Yeah, it's really late. I'm gonna take off, guys. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate everyone coming in and hanging out with me. We'll get some rest, relax. Tomorrow's another day. Alright, Bill, I will. Later, guys.